sugar, and I'm leaving work on my 6th day versus my 5th. I got my 7th day off, which is tomorrow, which pretty much is just half the day because I gotta sleep. That's not fair. I don't like that. Now, if I worked a normal time, I would get my 2 whole days back to back instead of having to look at it in a way of, oh, well, when I get off on this day, the rest of that day is considered half of a day. And then the last day before I go back to work is when the second half of the day kick in before I go to sleep. Like, that's the way I have to look at it because of how my schedule is. And it's foolishness, but it is what it is. But anyway, y'all, I am on my way home. I was actually going to go to the park or go to, there's like a couple of other places that I could go, but I was going to go to one of the mini parks that are around here in this city, or go to my friend's house, which I'm pretty sure she would love me to do that, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go home. It's supposed to be raining all day again today, and it was raining on my way into work today, so it's been annoying for what I'm trying to do, which is it's certain things that I like doing, and I'm trying to get back into it, which is dancing a little bit, but it's a form of exercise for me, so that's why I'm so eager and anxious to get back into it, because I am considerate of my neighbors. I'm trying to make sure that when I do it, it's gonna be when I'm not at the house, because it's an old building, the floors creak and all that stuff, and even though they've never had any issues from me and I've never had any issues from them, I don't want to start disturbing them. So yeah, I figured, whenever I do decide to do any of that stuff, even when I start back skating, roller skating rather, because I don't know if I want to rollerblade anymore. I used to rollerblade something terrible. I had actual rollerblades and I had roller skates, and I guess I left them, like, the only thing I can think of is that I just left them behind when I left home, and I didn't think to bring them with me for some reason. It's stupid, because I had the stuff, and now I find myself online looking at stuff all the time. I just looked at some roller skates today, but they didn't have my size, because I'm willing to like get some that are discounted below $40, I guess you could say, until I get what I want. And I know what I want is gonna cost between $100 and something and $200 and something, or more. Actually more, I ain't gonna lie to you. The ones that I like, it's gonna be more. So I want to make sure I'm back at the type of agility that I had back then when I was doing it, and I want to be able to do more. So yeah, ain't no reason for me to get the good, amazing, expensive stuff when I'm not even ready for it. So yeah, the world. So yeah, y'all. Yeah, I was gonna go, and I'm actually learning some line dances to certain blues songs. Y'all, oh my gosh, I have been wanting to do this for so long, and I finally said, oh, okay, I'm gonna do it now. And then it's like, oh yeah, you want to do it now? It's raining. Like, and I'm like, I'm not trying to get sick. So, and you know what I'm saying, I want to go, and I'm tired. See, this is the crazy part. I'm tired because I haven't gotten enough sleep. Okay, haven't been getting enough sleep because of obvious reasons, and I haven't been able to, because of that and everything else going on with me, it's just, it doesn't, best way I can describe it is it just doesn't seem like it would be right of me to do it right at this moment, but I am going to try to at least start. And if I start, and like a day like today, if it wasn't raining, I was going to go to my friend's house and utilize her gym room and learn the stuff or whatever, right? Because I'm pretty sure she's going to be tired. She might actually give me a key. I'm going to see if she'll give me a key to her place. But I don't really want to be there when she's not there. even though I'm pretty sure she trusts me. I don't want nothing to ever pop off. I don't know. I've been scorned in the past because of things. People who I thought were my friends, and they were actually low-life trash. It's crazy. And it's like I had no idea that I was a mark the entire time. And it's like, oh no, ain't nobody got time for this. Let me get over because this person doing the most. This is why y'all stay wrecking out. It's raining. This person trying to, y'all excuse me. I had a pimple and I burst it. That's why I got this up to my temple like that. I ain't want y'all to be like, girl, what you got going on? That's why. But anyway, so I'm bummed out because I actually thought the rain was gonna be over with by the time I got off, but it's not. It's about to start up and be even worse. It's gonna be thunderstorms and all that stuff. So I'm just gonna go home, try to relax. I might take a nap if I can take one, and try to enjoy my little couple of hours off because I know I got like a couple of recap reviews I'm supposed to do. Hopefully, if the electricity doesn't go out and the router and all that stuff stays, intact, don't have any issues with disconnectivity and all that stuff, then I'll watch what I'm supposed to watch. And what I've already watched, I'll do recap reviews on. I want to start the family values, y'all. The family business, excuse me. I want to start back on that, catch that all the way back up, because I be feeling some type of way because I'll see the notifications from the BET Plus app telling me that they actually have new episodes that have dropped, and I'm saying to myself, okay, I don't even want to get tempted, because for those of y'all who haven't watched it, y'all have probably heard me say this before, but they used to always drop all the episodes at a time, so you could just binge watch it if you wanted to or whatever. And I know, like, the first time I watched it, I binge watched it. It was like 4th of July weekend or something. No, it was like July 1st or something. I mean July 2nd or something. So it was that particular weekend or whatever you want to call it when it dropped some years back. And then, like, when COVID hit, stuff started getting pushed back, and it was unclear as to when stuff was going to happen, so it started shifting. And, that was kind of in my favor a little bit because I was already getting behind on stuff was happening. But, yeah, I should have just kept with it for the last season because I wouldn't be behind like I am now had I not stopped. And now I'm going to have to kind of, like, skim through or refresh my memory because I didn't do notes. Like, I'm so disappointed in myself, but I'm going to do better. I forgot to tell y'all that yesterday when I was back in the new department, the young dude, at one point in time, we ended up going down. We were not operational anymore for the rest of the day, right? So he be thinking he run me. Like, I be trying to explain to him that I'm a G and not him or whatever, right? And so he be thinking he run me. And so we were doing little stuff that we do, and like nobody's used to it back there because they don't see us in our natural environment, which is far away from them and upstairs. So at one point in time, he had taken my safety vest, which has my name on it, because it was free to get my name put on it. So I'm like, why not? I have two. And so the one that I wore that day coincidentally was blue, and his favorite color is blue, right? So I didn't even think about it until he took it from me. I was like, oh, it is blue, ain't it? He'd have put it on. I was like, not you putting my vest on. So anyway, he done did all that. Tell me why the dude that liked me, you can tell he liked me, that's like a supervisor or whatever, he like ran all the way from the other side of the room, because we are off in a whole big area by ourselves. It's not like it is in the other departments. And he ran all the way over there to tackle him and to be like, oh no, oh my gosh. And like he was trying to play like he saw me versus him, knowing good and well that man is tall and slim in comparison to me. I'm big and wide. So he was like, oh my bad. And he started laughing. We all started laughing. But then, like, less than 30 minutes later, he gonna buck up on me, right? And so I was like, who you think you talking to? Who you think you talking to? So he was like, I'm talking to you. So he rolled up. Like he was like right here, rolled up. So we started doing the, walking in a circle and, shoulders, you know what I'm saying? Since he tall, he is like super tall, y'all. So basically my shoulder was in his stomach, in his ribs, because he tall. But yeah, but we going in a circle like, so what you want to do this? Or what you want to do this? Or what you want to do this? Tell me why he came back over there again, the guy. And he was like, hold on. And he was like, he made it seem like I was like gonna hurt him, right? But he was playing, obviously. And so we started laughing again. So when he walked off, he was like, yeah, little do he know, you was holding on to me. You really was about to be in the flow and all this other stuff. I was about to hem you up. I was like, anyway, I mean, it was true, but still. But anyway, y'all, it was fun. So, we didn't get a chance to do much of anything today because they had him somewhere random. It was crazy. I don't trust this person. You can come on, honey. Oh, you don't know the rule. Okay. Well, let me go on out here. Because normally, y'all, like, the rule of thumb for y'all is just, knock me out the way and be about to wreck out doing the least. Oh, okay. So, anyway, but yeah, yesterday, I had to teach him a whole lot. And he didn't understand that with him being a breaker, there's a lot of stuff he had to do. I was like, when I went on my break, one of my breaks, I ended up telling him, hey, you need to make sure you do this. And paperwork was wrong. I was like, stuff was missing that I had signed off on. I was like, this is why I don't want any parts of this. Because y'all not finna sit up here and say stuff missing and then blame me for it. That's what we're not gonna do. So yeah, y'all, I was just like, nope. So, but yeah, I people who barely know what they doing in a position that I was just asked today if I wanted to go on ahead and, put in a bid for that. I was like, I don't want no parts. When I tell you the stuff they be going through, I ain't got time for it. Because they will find any way to try to blame me because I would be new at it. No, I'm too thorough. Like, I've had places, other jobs to ask me to do that job. And it's basically when I tell y'all about somebody auditing. I'm like, no, y'all not finna sit up here and try to blame me for anything. When I used to always catch stuff at all my other jobs, like I am so particular about stuff. I am so scary about how, something will get into something that's not supposed to be into whatever it is. Like I don't play that at all. You would think it's my own stuff that I'm trying to prevent from getting that way, and it's not. Like I'm getting peanuts in comparison to the people who really getting the money, even though I'm doing all the work. So yeah, I was like, I don't know about all that. My friend, he asked me, he was like, why don't you apply for that? I was like, what's that? And so he was like, he explained what it was. I was like, I looked crazy, first of all. And he was like, you ain't gotta look like that. It was so bad. I didn't realize my face was scrunched up that bad. I was like, Cause it be too much stuff going on. It be too much stuff going on. Them people would hate. I'm telling you, if I was to do that, them people would hate me because it would be getting done right. They would have fewer special projects that need to be done because people ain't doing what they supposed to do to begin with. I don't play that. People, they just be like, oh well, I ain't gonna do this. Oh well, I ain't gonna do that. Man, I ain't got time for it. You gonna do it right the first time. I'm too thorough. I don't have time for the foolishness. So yeah, y'all. But yeah, today I actually had a decent day. I was in my home department, so I wasn't in the new department. The side heifer was there. She was in her department doing nothing. They ended up having to do the most hated task. Tell me why this woman who's on on another shift, she came in. And the supervisor came up to her while she and I was talking and told her to go do something. And so she came up to me and she was like, yeah, I ain't finna go do that. She asked me what a side heifer was. I was like, now you know where she at. And I looked at the time. It was 15 minutes past the time she was already supposed to be back. And I saw her when she was going to break. So I'm like, Heifer, you went pretty much actually a little bit before you were supposed to go, but go off though. And so she was like, I don't know who she think I'm finna be because I ain't doing it. I said, I don't blame you. I said, this happens all the time. She will disappear. They won't never reprimand her. And I'm just like, I was like, girl, it's a waste of your breath. We've told supervisors how she get down. She let her supervisor run. Her supervisor lets her run him, and we just be like, it's a lost cause. It's a waste of your breath. So I'm not finna say nothing, no more. I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do and go on about my business. But if somebody was to roll up, like if HR roll up again and ask me all these things, I'm gonna let them know I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time for it. She stay doing what she want to do. She gets to roam and do whatever she want to do versus actually working. And I'm like, that ain't how this work. You ain't finna have me over here and y'all working a mule out of me, especially on a day like today. Today is a day I'm not even supposed to be at work. I had to work on my only actual full day off. My first full day that I would have had off in a while. No, I'm sorry. Y'all know that's what I meant to say. I've been getting my days off. So the fact that now that they've done this, they've changed everybody's schedules, I'm not even getting my full days no more. I was getting my days off. And usually I spend that time trying to get some sleep, catch up on my sleep, which is sad, but I'm just saying. I have little errands and stuff I be needing to run. Now I'm glad that I went and I washed my clothes and went and dried them the other day because it's raining. Like, ain't nobody got time. And then I had to work today. I wouldn't have probably been in the mood to go do that. Then I'm going to have to rush. If I would have did it tomorrow, I would have had to tell myself, okay, well, let me get up and go do this early in the morning to get that out of the way. But that's still, screwing me out of time that I could have had to do stuff for myself. You know what I'm saying? I like to do things for myself. I want to be able to sometimes just say, you know what? Let me, let me watch this show. Let me watch this movie. Y'all, it took me forever to finally watch Nope. I don't even think I finished watching the newest Thor. Like, I done put so much stuff on pause. I've been trying to finish the Sandman situation that's on Netflix. And it's good. I was supposed to finish watching Game of Thrones months ago before the new situation came out. So I ain't even started the new, like, it's, y'all don't be under, I'm trying to explain to y'all that I have so many shows that I be watching. Like, for real, I have so many shows to watch and shows that I actually do watch. I watched Bell Collective the other day. I don't even watch the Real Housewives of Atlanta no more. It's like, But I be hearing about the foolishness that be popping off. Sometimes I'll watch certain people. Oh, I like watching Kendall. I don't even have to watch that show. His reaction be killing me. The laughing. Like, he just be reading and he be giving my life. I'll watch Ashley Miller. Somebody like that. Scotty by Nature. I'll watch one of them and I'll get my life and just laugh because it's foolishness. And I feel like because it's foolishness, it makes for a good content for them. So I'm happy that they are monetizing off of the stupidity of others. Let me just put it like that. The craziness and the stupidity of others. Dang, I gotta watch Love and Marriage Huntsville. That done came back. Like, I'm like, I ain't got time to do nothing. I need to go in here and eat. My stomach just started growling. I'm like, Lord, I'm hungry. What else going on? I forgot to check my thing, but I'm pretty sure it shouldn't have been more than 4 items that I purchased yesterday from what was opened. And I'm wearing one of them now. It's very comfortable. Very comfortable. Nothing's digging in me. Nothing's itching me. I'm here for it. Now, the one that I am the most concerned about, because I don't know if it's going to give me any slight lift and, support. Well, I don't even really want to say support, but yeah, support where it ain't going to, just be as if I just sat it in a sling, so to speak. To me, that's what most of them be doing for me. And I'd be like, child, I could have just not had a bra on if I was going to get this. Like, what, if this was the way it was going to turn out, no, I'm good where I'm at. So anyway, So far so good. The Camisole that I bought, I forgot that at the last minute it did some kind of little thing where it asked you if you wanted to buy it, and it gave you like a little discount. So I was like, yeah, let me see what it's hitting for, because I used to buy Camisoles all the time to go up under business blazers and whatnot that I would wear to court when I was a social worker. And like whenever I was going to church, sometimes I would wear it up under stuff that, again, it was like some kind of a blazer jacket situation. And if I needed to, or if I wanted to and it got hot, I could take that off and have the camisole up under there. But most of the time it was to just go with the outfit. So I have a black one. I'm gonna see if it actually does what it's supposed to do, which is it's not supposed to roll up and all the other stuff. Most places do not get that right with anything that's supposed to not roll up. But we gonna see. I will update y'all on what I do as far as my exercise routine. Because even though it might not look like it, especially when y'all see like a good portion of me when I'm in my car, it might not look like it, but I've been losing weight despite me being depressed and eating like trash. The pants that I have on today, the first time since I've purchased these pants, I actually felt some slack, and I'm kind of shocked. These are some joggers. So I actually felt like a little slack. I was like, wait a minute, like in the legs and everything. Like if you saw my, I had a video where you could see my whole body. I think that the bottoms that I was wearing, it was form fitting. You could go back and look at that and tell that I have humongous calves. So the fact that it was loosened up a little bit in that area, it's letting me know that I'm losing weight in that area too. So I don't know. The dude came back after 2 weeks and he was like, you losing weight. We was in the middle of a whole conversation. It had nothing to do with me. And it was like, show losing weight. Your waist went in a little bit or something, he said. I was like, boy, anyway. He was like, I'm serious. You done lost weight. So I done started back losing weight again. I mean, y'all, all that running around I be doing back there, they don't understand. I be trying to tell people I ain't even exercising yet. I ain't even eating right yet. Oh, but when I do, I lose weight like crazy when I'm fully alkaline. Even without exercise, I lose weight like crazy because I am ridiculously fat. Like, that's why I don't feel like I am reading myself like other people think I'm doing when I say I'm fat, because I am. I am comprised mainly of fat. So with that being said, I'm trying to do something about it. I'm just trying to get out of this depression, trying to get out of this funk. I had fallen off of my meditation and praying regularly. That's one thing that I know that changed over the course of the last few months. So I got to get back into that. Y'all excuse me, my stomach just growled something terrible. So, I'm trying to get back into that. And hopefully that'll kind of help me where I need the help most with me getting back on the alkaline journey all the way. Because I had some nectarines the other day. Oh, my God. Nectarines was so good. I was like, wait a minute. I ain't know they were going to be good like that. So I had cut into one. I was like, oh, let me see what it's in for. I don't want to start going bad. Let me see what they taste like. Man, them nectarines was good for no reason. And I need to look and see if they got some more on sale, because that might have been the last sale of the season. I should have got 10. Well, I got close to 10 pounds then. I need to start getting 15 to 20 pounds of stuff like that. The peaches have been trashed this year. So I had gotten some white peaches, some yellow peaches, and they were all trash. So I guess I just have to rely on the memory that I had of the year, the one random year that they had some peaches that they gotten from somewhere in the Carolinas that really mimicked the taste of a Georgia and an Alabama peach. I couldn't believe it. It was juicy. It was delicious. Like, I just was like, wait a minute. Like, it looked like it was good. It smelled good. Like, if you're a good picker when it comes to fruit and all that stuff, you know what to look for. And you know what you're going to smell. So, I mean, it looked and it smelled good. I was like, why does it look and smell good? And it was on sale. So, that one particular time, I ended up saying, oh, well, it ain't but this however much a pound. It was like less than $1 per pound. And Might have been 80 something cent a pound or 77 cent a pound or something that particular week. And so I was like, oh, let me get a couple. Like I'm very particular about that, to the point of where I'd be like, shoot, I'll just get one. I think that day I got 1 to 3 peaches. I got home. I said, oh no, I immediately went back out. I'm sorry. I went back out and loaded up. I got 10 to 12 pounds of peaches. I went, and I think that particular time it was a 3-day event. I said, oh no. 2 of them days I went and loaded up. And I went through them. You don't understand. I was like, man, I hope they had this sale again. I don't care if it's 99 cents a pound. I don't care if it's $1.99 a pound. Don't go above $1.99, please, because I'm tired. Like I want it, but I understand that my health is more important, but I'm going to need for you to be a little bit lower sometimes. But they be doing good on the sales. Like, I still have the apples. Apples, because of what it's coated with, it lasts longer. So I have the Granny Smith apples, Fiji apples, and Gala apples. Still have some of those. A lot of those actually on hand. Excuse me. Oh, I hate when I start having the hiccups. Oh my gosh. I need to go eat. That's what that is. But anyway, y'all, I feel like, before I forget, tell me why. Because I was like, I'm about to forget something again. I keep forgetting to tell y'all that old boy who got fired, he has been losing his entire mind. Now, I told y'all that I blocked him. Other people haven't blocked him. So apparently what he's been doing is the people who he hasn't blocked, he's been calling them back to back to back to back. Like, in their mind, they're like, oh, I'm just going to ignore him. Like, ain't nothing else that could be done. Like, he doing too much. People have been like, golly, he acting like he done lost him. I'm like, what you talking about? He's talking he be calling folks back to back if they won't answer the phone. And it's like, he knows our schedule. Like, even if we pull a 12, he know what time we get off. And a lot of times, a lot of them people be on the phone all day and all this other stuff, even though they're not supposed to be. So it's like, why you answer my phone call? Like, he's been acting a fool. He needs to seek out an Alcoholics Anonymous group, and he needs to get into a rehab. A very inpatient, a very good one, inpatient rehab center. That's what he need to do. That's what he need to do. Because this thing got out of hand. Because he's drunk before he get to work. Get drunk some more while at work, because he'll go up to this place, get some stuff, and come back to work and drink, apparently, and then get off work and drink hard liquor. It's like, why? I understand that you've suffered a lot of loss in your life, but that's no reason for you to put other people at risk and destroy your liver and kill your own self in the process. Anyway, y'all, I bored y'all enough for today. I'm going to try my best to go in here and enjoy my time, because I want to watch Sandman. I don't know if I'm going to do my recap reviews today, but I'm going to try to at least do 1 or 2 of the 3 or 4 that I need to put out there. I don't know if I'm going to watch the reality shows that I normally do from week to week, especially with one coming back that just came back. So y'all will see if I do. But anyway, let me get inside. I'm about to call my folks and let them know I'm all right. And leave them little messages and things. So yeah, if I don't see y'all no more today, make sure y'all have an amazing weekend. Be safe out there. Have a good day. Bye.